you for joining me today. It's Jarf from Medieval Mirage. It's great to have your company. So in front of you is a bit of a mess, but it's a range of my newly released kits, which were released on the 14th of December 2021. But like all my kits, they've been in the pipeline for loads of time. Because I make my kits extensive and large and I want to give you the best quality, it can take me a long time to just even get one kit, but I always want to jam pack it, and these are jam packed. So I'm happy to be announcing that on the 14th of December 2021, I released another silhouette kit from the Silhouette series or the Silhouette collection, and it's volume 4 and 5. When you go into my shop, you will see, and the links will be below, you will see that they look black and white, but I wanted to show you here that they don't have to just be black and white. It can be used for anything. There's just, the possibilities are endless, and there is an introduction coming where I go into that extensively, so please, I do encourage you to put your notification bells on for YouTube, for that will be coming, as well as specific tutorials on how to use the kits. As I said before, they're very extensive and they lend themselves to so many themed journals. And I know I've kind of thrown them out here, but I'll give you a little fly around so that you can get an idea and feel of it up close. There won't be any talking, so I'll attach some music to it, but please just enjoy that for a moment, and I will be back to show you just some of the things that are available and to talk about how they can be used. So you're only just getting a small overview of the massive kit. Volume 4 has 52 pages. So does volume 5. In fact, volume 5 has got 52, but it's got the bonus of these ladies, but they might be on the reverse when you get this kit. But I just wanted to just show you the fly around first, and let's get into it. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I hope you got an idea and a feel of the way that you can illuminate your papers. So this is a journey into illumination, and as you will see, I will be attaching the medieval illuminated initials to this whole Etsy update so that you know what's in my shop. So it's volume 4 and volume 5. Now, I haven't been able to print out the entire kit because it's 52 pages in both volumes. So 52 in volume 4, 52 pages in volume 5. It's massive and extensive. So please look at the, click on the links below, which will take you to my Etsy shop. And if you look at the preview pane, you will see the entire range of what is involved with these kits. It really is a magical journey. The possibilities are endless. There are so many ways that you can address these kits. So basically, just something to keep in mind, when you're doing the gold foiling technique, you will need a black and white laser printer. If you don't have one of them, your friends might have some, or you might be able to go to an office supply place. You can scan the inkjet printed papers that you have, and then you can scan them there and print them out as a laser. That's one way. And the inkjet stuff that you've used to scan your images at the office supply place can then be used in the faded and frayed method. So the tutorials that I mention will be listed below, as well as the kits. But these are the kind of effects and results that you can get with the faded and frayed, but you need an inkjet printer to do these. So for example, the volume 4 is all about envelopes with matching journal cards, and they can be used as invitations and even placement cards or journal embellishments. And they're also about the torn pockets as well as the full-size journal pages. Volume 5 is all about the elements. Washi tape, you can make your own washi tape stickers, your own washi tape, you can make your own gold stickers. They are either an embellishment like this, which we'll see in a minute, or frames or love hearts. I've even created some tags. Now, some of the presentations of these might be a little bit different to what you get. They were just test runs, and I'm always improving on the kit. By the time it's listed, I'm very 100% happy with the way it's working and looking. So they've been road tested. The way that I like to use the washi tapes with these is to turn them into page cuffs or border edges. I just think it really adds to the magic of the pieces. And these kits, the silhouette kits, all of them, when you apply the techniques that will be coming in the introduction videos on how to use the kits, what you will find is it will lend itself to any theme that you wish, but primarily bohemian gypsy journals, that sari silk Moroccan feel, the Middle Eastern feel, that Indian feel, that beautiful kind of blend with color and gold will lend itself. By the way, you don't have to use gold. You can actually just use teal or magenta or any color that you prefer. It doesn't have to be gold, but it lends itself to medieval Renaissance, obviously, because it's that illuminated look. So you're going to be able to create magic with these kits. They will look absolutely stunning and beautiful. You can use them in any historical theme journals, Victorian, Jane Austen. My brain is frozen. I can't even think of anything else. But yeah, they will lend themselves to anything. Wedding guest books, wedding books, anniversaries. Yeah, my brain has stalled. And if you're a person that organizes events, special events, then the volume 4 is all about the envelopes and those matching journal cards, and I've given you plenty. I've also given you a small compact set, as well as envelopes on their own pages, as well as the journal cards that match. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some music on, and I'm going to quickly go through these. I'm only doing this so that you can get a feel for what to expect. Obviously, not all the pages are featured here, but I hope it will give you the inspiration to explore them if that's what you so wish. These do not have to be used with gold foiling. They can just be used with the faded and frayed method. You can just print them on coffee and tea stain paper, but that's what the introduction will do. It will go in depth as to how to use these. I hope you enjoy the music, and I hope you enjoy me putting everything back in the box. I'm only doing this so that you can get a feel and overview of it. The introduction video and the tutorials that are coming will show you much more, will actually explain everything that you might have questions about. So please stay tuned for that. This is volume 4. Okay, volume 4. This is volume 5, and they can be interchangeable if you get both sets. Okay. So in the up and coming tutorials, I will show you how I put the envelopes together and the torn papers. If you ever need the instructions, they will be available. So these can be used like this as a little way of tucking everything in if you so wish, or you can use a circle to kind of glue it down halfway so that you can tuck things in if you wish. But matching cards. Now this was done with paper, plain printer paper, but I use the vellum formula of using baby oil, scented baby oil, to create these, and they're kind of partially translucent. So that's another way you can use them. So you don't have to do it on tracing paper. So you can use the coffee and tea stain paper, just any tinted paper, whether it be cream or bold or light, yeah, you can make your own translucent paper as well with that too. When I was talking about themes before, fairy tale themes, it would look magical. So anything that you want to make special, this lends itself to it. That won't be on your printed, on your digital. That was just my laminator deciding to just spray a little bit of gold where it wasn't supposed to, but I don't mind. It's really going to be a rustic kind of homemade look to something that's ethereal and elegant. That's what I love about this collection. And there you go. tracing paper, no tracing paper, they still both look beautiful. So you don't have to use tracing paper. And then you can do the smaller ones. So these are great for placement cards or RSVP little pieces. Or they can be picture frames. So that's what's really great. You can use these as picture frames as well. Again, here we have just on plain printer paper and tracing paper. It is a massive kit. Your gold foiling, don't throw it away. You can keep reusing it. The more you do, it will give it more of a distressed look. But if you want good coverage, you might want to just use it the full gold without just keeping reusing. And this is the reverse side. So you'll see a couple of those pages coming up, and I've just glued it on here. But this can also become a journaling card or for an invitation. So here's the full-size envelopes. You'll be getting a full-size envelope with the matching cards and journal cards on a separate page, so that it gives you more versatility that way, more control. But I just wanted to show you what the envelopes will look like with their beautiful designs. And this matches the journaling papers. So you might want to have this, but do it as a gold foil. Okay. So I do talk about laser printers, black and white laser printers and inkjet printers in the introduction in depth. So yeah, so stay tuned for those. But these are the papers, the journaling papers, full size, that you can use with the inkjet printer to do the faded and frayed method. So if you sandwich the black and white image between four papers on the top, 4 papers below, you will get the same impression, but it'll get more faded as it goes down. Absolutely beautiful. You can do it on just this paper, and if you wanted to, you could use the vellum method of making your papers translucent with the baby oil. I will have a tutorial on that coming up. This one here didn't get good coverage, but it was more me just throwing it together just so that you can see that some of you might prefer it to be more distressed rather than full-on gold, just to give you an idea. And again, this lends itself to another frame, or you can make it into a pocket and then stick your tag behind it, and you've already got your window and frame all in one. Okay, and these of course can be used as tuck spots if you don't want to use them for your envelope tucks to keep the flap closed. But they all match with their coordinating envelopes. These are the reverse side to this. So I'll just hold it like that, and then you can create something with that as well. I do have a tutorial on how to glue things down, because it's very hard to glue these things down and for them to stay glued. And there's that one. So with the faded and frayed method, you can just print it out with an inkjet printer and then go ahead and do that method, and you will achieve this look. And you will also achieve, so the paper on top, the paper that you actually do the method on, it is quite clear. I mean, the impression is an exact replica, you will get that effect on here, and of course it will bleed through on the other side, so you don't even have to line your envelope. It will be all done for you, because usually with a faded and frayed you get that kind of I don't know, aged vintage look, and on the other side is that kind of faded blue or dark blue. So yeah, and you will get full pages again that can be done as a faded and frayed, or you can use them on coffee tea stain paper to get more of a vintage look, or you can use them to create the gold bits. You've seen that one. The matching washi of this is in there, but this could still be used as washi if you wanted to. Okay, so this is the way that I like to put my pieces together. You'll be getting this page, but this is being done on plain printer paper. I've just inked up the edges and inked the center with my inking board. If you want to know how to make your own, I'll link the video below. But that's going to be available, this one. And the other one that you can see peeking through the tracing paper here, you will get one that has just blank bits in the center, which will allow you then to print something like this out, which looks very Celtic. It's one of my designs, but it really lends itself to that really beautiful look. And what you can do then is you can then use these as pockets, and you can use whatever you want in there as pockets. But it is a really nice way of using the full page if you want to go with the tracing paper. And the reason why I don't have it free-flowing is because it's really hard to get the gold on the other side, on the reverse side. So I tend to like to glue them on to this, but make it practical. You don't have to, but it really does serve a beautiful purpose, and it really adds something really special to your pieces. Okay, everyone, so that was volume 4. Let's move on to volume 5. I just love this page. I will be actually making mine. This page, this whole page, I'm going to have it like this. But as I said before, you're getting the ladies. You'll be getting frames similar to this, something very similar. So as I was saying earlier, I really love using these to make my own kind of trims or border edges. They really lend themselves to making something look very medieval, historical, and really pretty. If you've run out of trim, you can make your own washi tape page cups or decorative edges. They really are beautiful, and it adds a touch of magic to your journal pages. It really does. There's kind of like a bit of a peekaboo feel to them. So you can have them at the top. You might have some at the bottom, or on both top and bottom. You might just have them on the side, or however you would like to place them. So these are the elements, these little cornices. This one, volume 4. But this is the type of washi, and this I think would be great for that Regency Victorian look. I love it. You will get quite a few of washi tape variety. I'll just show you what I mean. So we've just had a look at these ones, but you'll get something like that. You will be getting frames, and some of them will be, you'll have the ability to make your own kind of pockets with them. Lots of love hearts and lots of circles, and there's your little cornices. And I'll show you how to make stickers out of them. I'll show you how to make them into washi as well. So these little embellishments, and there's another trim. And sometimes you might be able to just fold it in half and put it over the page edge. Is another way of doing it with some of them. And some of them here I haven't actually, I've left them a bit distressed, but you don't have to. You can do a couple of run throughs the laminator or whatever device you use to adhere the gold or whatever colour foil onto the toner of the laser printed item. But yeah, you can make something 3D with these. So this is done on paper. Of course, like that. Here's just some of the ladies. So again, this lends itself to a frame, or you can do it on paper. But okay, so you've got some of the ladies here. So this is just a test run, but I think this might have its own page, but I think the circles and the love hearts are sort of all together, and I just love them. So they look great with just the paper and of course tracing paper. Beautiful to make your stickers. And you will get a full page of something like this. I just thought it would just be a bit of fun for you just to have something that you could use for your collaging. These are great for collaging or mixed media projects, so beautiful. And if you're into white, then I just wanted to show you what they look like on just plain white. And this is another one of the, what do we call it, washi tape page cut strips. Again, it's a bit distressed, which I love, so that you don't have to have a distressed look. You can do the full coverage if you wanted to, but that's discussed in the introduction that will be coming soon. So I wanted to show you again the faded and frayed method, inkjet printer. The laser is black and white laser. Look at what you can achieve. So this would have been the original piece, and then I had layers up at the top and down the bottom of plain paper. You will get this effect. Now, this comes from volume 4, sorry, but see that effect? That's what can happen as the layers go down. I didn't bring out the full range here. I just wanted to give you samples, but I just love it. I mean, that's divine. If you want to know more about the faded and frayed method, all the tutorials and all the kits are listed below. Please check them out. But yeah, see, you still get that impression, but it's really quite faded. But that's the effects that you can get on the faded and frayed. You achieve that with your inkjet, and if you do have a black and white laser printer or a friend that does, or someone nearby, an office supply place nearby, then you can overlay the journaling pages that I've made distressed, and you can get these beautiful effects on your journal pages. But that's the faded and frayed method. So you can get these looks. And then you could just do it on white paper, and then you could ink up the edges if you wanted to, or ink up this with the blending, the inking board and a sponge. Beautiful results. And then you can do it on coffee tea stain paper. So there's just so many possibilities. You can get so much out of this kit, and you can keep using it and just produce something different each time. So again, this is Silhouette Volume 5. So these are the full journal papers that you can get, and these are just a variety of ways of using them in your kits. So the faded and frayed, you can even get that beautiful khaki color sometimes, and then on the other side that beautiful Persian blue or China blue. And the same with this one. I mean, look at that. So this was done all at the same time with the method. I have filmed myself doing these papers, so I've already done a faded and frayed, but if you wanted me to show you how I did these ones, then let me know in the comments below, and I can try and find that video and edit it and get it ready. But those are the results for journaling papers in your journals or for your collages. And this one here has little pieces of other colors done at the same time with the gold, and I'll try to remember to show you how I got that technique. But this is again volume 5, really elegant. And then you have the reverse side of the trims. Again, these can be used in an embellishing way. Yeah, so keep those gold foiling handy. So what I've also released on the 18th of December 2021, I released the illuminated initials. Now in Silhouette 5, volume 5, you will get the entire alphabet on one page, and you will get a page like this. However, because I wasn't in a position to print out the entire alphabet, I wanted to let you know that all the initials in the alphabet will have their own page. You'll get a whole page that's A, and of course you'll get a whole page that's J, and you'll get them in various sizes. So you'll have the ability to do anything and everything with them. But the introduction video and a few other tutorials will show you much more of a range, even if you can't do gold foiling. So I'll give you lots of ideas, but you can coffee tea stain them and get that look. You can do the faded and frayed method because they're black and white. But I just wanted to show you that these will look like what they will look like, each having their own page. So A will have its own page, B will have its own page with the varying sizes. Something similar to this. I've cut some of that out. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like on tracing paper, black and white. And of course the reverse side. So that's what they look like on the reverse. Okay, but in front of you, I just wanted to show you just some of the things that you can achieve with these, and really turn them into little illuminated ones for yourself. And of course you can do them with the gold foiling. There's just so much that you can use them as. You can even do like Scrabble pieces, but that make them into a little dangly for your journal. So that's a J. Yeah, it's just a bit hard to show you. it's Jarf of Medieval Mirage. That's why you're seeing a lot of the M's and the J's. You can do all the silhouette kits because the illuminated initials is part of the silhouette series, but you can do them on tinted papers, and I will be making available real soon, releasing just jewel toned coloured papers that are plain, maybe with a bit of texture, but you'll be able to use them, kind of put them together as a teamed up project. So it just lends itself to so many versatile things. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope you're all well and safe. Yeah, please share this video with everyone who you think will enjoy the magical world of illumination. And it's not just illumination. It can be the faded and frayed and other uses. It can be the black and white theme. It can be a themed, any theme that you want, you can utilize this. So I hope it's inspired you. Please check out the links below, click on them. It will take you to the relevant kits. I will also link some of the tutorials that I've mentioned if you would like to know more about them. But please be assured the introduction video on in-depth on how to use all the silhouette kits will be coming soon, as well as some tutorials. Thank you everyone, please take care, and yeah, may you enjoy this beautiful world of illumination. Take care, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.